We are going to get into this topic. There's a lot of different things I'm going to talk about tonight, but I mainly want to talk about feminism and city girlism and why it is keeping a lot of women from good relationships and even marriage. You know, you got women that will leave a marriage because they want to be single again. They want to be a city girl. And then what happens is that it fails. Ultimately it fails because a lot of things that people got to understand is that being single is fun when you know you don't want marriage and you don't want anything long term. But there's women out here who seek long term relationships and marriages because they see other women have those things. You see, men are not envious of other people's relationships like that. You do have some cases, but for the most part, women will get very envious of other women's relationships. They want the same thing. And the reason why Chloe Bailey is in the thumbnail of this show is because she did, I guess I don't know if it was a TikTok live stream or Bigo, but she was talking about the red flags that she's noticed from men. And I noticed one of the red flags, she didn't even really have, she had like maybe 2 red flags. And she said she don't like arrogant men. We all know that's a lie. We know most of you women love an arrogant man. Y'all don't like an arrogant man, you know, when he's no longer with you. But y'all think that that's cute when a guy is that confident in himself. So let's get into it. Shout out to the moderators here, the channel members. Make sure let's get the likes up, please, people. Let's see who's here. Patreons. I put in the chat room 2 Patreon videos. I talked about the white Keishas. I also talked about the slut grooming of regular women. I told y'all regular women are being slut groomed. A lot of these women are turning to sex work. You got women who went from working at Walmart to being a sex worker. I mean, it's crazy out here. You know, things they said years ago they would never do, they're doing it now. And the thing is, nobody's talking them into it. But they see other women do it. They see the money that they make, and they want the same thing. The slut grooming of women is real, and I went into it on Patreon. I put the links in the chat room, and let's see who's here. 2 Lawrence, Boss Lady, Steven, Accounting Tom, Brian, Vernon, XL Pro, Crackle, Kenneth, Arthur, Sydney, Zeke, J-Caz, Pop Smoke, Slim South, Leilani, Malik, Gerald. Make sure y'all like the stream. We're going to be definitely getting into it, you know. Dan, JJ Diesel, what's up? Fred, what's good? Shout out to all the members as well. There's a lot going on in the world. There's a lot going on out here. Not only politically, but socially. And, we have to talk about these things. You got women right now online who continues to push this narrative as if, especially in the melanated community, you got melanated women still trying to push this narrative that we are their enemy. I want you to understand something right now, melanated women. You can't have it both ways. You can't push away black men, and then when you get your N-word wake-up call, now you want to come back to us looking for protection. It doesn't work like that. That's why you don't open your mouth and talk crazy to people. You see, I speak about certain things, but I don't talk crazy about black women. Why would I? I have nothing to gain. I speak the truth about you heifers, but I don't sit here and lie on you. I don't demean you or disrespect you, call you out your name, unless, you get disrespectful with me. But I feel like that's one of the reasons why you can't keep a man. You're too busy getting online. You're either chasing after Brad, or you're chasing after a melanated man that's taken already. You're chasing after somebody that already has a woman. A lot of y'all are becoming side chicks. And that plays into the city girlism, because a lot of the city girlism is real. Again, make sure y'all get the likes up. City girlism is real. But I just see the things that are said. And let me say this too about marriage real quick. I am against marriage because it doesn't benefit me. Now, if it benefits you, it is what it is. But as somebody that has a financial stake in whatever I do, I can't get into a marriage with a woman who I know if she gets bored or she wants to be single again, she's going to leave me, and she's going to be able to go to court and say I deserve half of everything. I get to keep the car that he bought, that I bought her. I get to keep his house. I'm like, that's the nonsense that goes on that nobody wants to talk about. Now, again, whatever you choose to do is your life. But I want y'all to understand something. And again, also, I'm going to get into a video about Tucker Carlson. I saw a video on Twitter, X, and I'm going to react to it. That plays into feminism because he talked about feminism. Because Tucker Carlson, he's one of those guys I think is a big proponent of marriage. He's a big proponent of people getting together. But it's very difficult to get together with somebody that wants to usurp your male authority. How am I supposed to marry somebody that wants control, that wants to take my place? But is she going to fix anything? Is she going to be the provider and the protector? Because that's where we're going. A lot of you women of today, a lot of you Western women, y'all want control when you have not earned it. We build things up for you to manage. You're managers. And then you think that you built it. You think that you can dictate terms to men and tell men that, you know what, we want all women's spaces. We're going to go into your male-dominated space and we're going to make it into an all-women's space. That's what these people do. And that's why the saying "go woke, goes broke" actually does exist. And also, one of the reasons why I'm doing this topic is because this is what International Women's Day. This is International Women's Day, and I'm going to have fun going in on you heifers on International Women's Day. This is the perfect day to go in. This is a perfect day. And really check y'all, because a lot of y'all forget who built everything, not y'all. See, you can wokeify whatever you want if you built it. But the problem is a lot of y'all didn't build anything, but you want to act like you did. No, we're not going there. We're not going there. You want to wokeify everything that a man built. That's why we have this divide. And they say that it's due to sexism. Do you heifers know what you're talking about? Do you heifers know what you're talking? We built everything. And y'all want to act like our contributions to the world means nothing due to sexism, misogyny. I'm sorry. When you got women who are trying to push their way into male spaces, Yeah, there are going to be men who are going to push back. It doesn't mean they're misogynists or hate women. They just want you heifers to go away. Look at what you heifers have done to the gaming community, what you've done to the comic book industry. Look at what you're doing to Hollywood. Even though Hollywood kind of deserves it due to the weird and the demented things that have gone on there. Again, y'all get the likes up. Then we'll get to this Chloe Bailey video. I'm tired of this arrogance from you heifers. You haven't built anything. How dare y'all sit here and act like you've built something? You haven't built anything. You're where you're at because of weak, effeminate beta males who feel like they owe you something. You ain't built not a damn thing. Which is why, again, when you want a relationship with a quote unquote real man, but then that man leaves you because of who you are. Shout out to everybody that's here. Let's see. Cake. Young boy DA. Jean Marie Black Rain was good. Yeah, ESPN. Look at what they've done to ESPN. These heifers, yeah, the WNBA. Why are you WNBA players who you blame everybody else except yourselves for why your league doesn't make any money? There are so many opportunities for the WNBA to be capitalists, but y'all hate capitalism. How can you hate capitalism but want to make money? That's crazy. You see, I'm a capitalist. I am 100% for going out there and getting the bag. The WNBA is full of women who are lazy and don't know how to market themselves. They're in a league that definitely does not know how to market themselves. Oh, we're going to get it. We're in the feminism part now. We're going to get back to the city girl part. We're in the feminism part right now. Y'all haven't built nothing. Y'all don't. Why do I have to see women running their mouths talking about women empowerment this, women empowerment conferences, and women empowerment awards? When y'all haven't built anything, you can't even make. Do y'all know how easy it is for a woman to show her assets on social media and make money? But it's hard for them to make money commercially. Do y'all know how crazy that is? So you mean to tell me if you're twerking, like look at Meg Thee Stallion. So you mean to tell me by doing some twerking and throwing a black man and getting a black man thrown in jail, that's all you need to make it commercially? Look at Saweetie. How can a woman like Saweetie have so many endorsement deals when she hasn't done anything musically and she even admitted, yes, I'm basically a failure? But how does she have all these endorsement deals? How? So Saweetie can get endorsement deals, but WNBA players can't? The WNBA can't find money-making opportunities? You need capitalists. You need men running your league. You got a bunch of comfortable women running the WNBA who are comfortable, lazy, and uncreative. That's what you have when you have women running these leagues. You have comfortability. You have women who are comfortable, and you got women who are lazy. And that's why the WNBA and other women-ran organizations fail. Because because see, us as men, we know how to get money. We go to that. Y'all piggyback off what we've built, and you expect for the money to already be there. But let's get into Chloe Bailey. The reason why she's on the thumbnail is because I saw a video that she posted. She was talking about the red flags. I'm going to let y'all see it because that's going to be the city girl part of this live stream. It's basically a double live stream. Feminism, city girlism. Yes, city girlism. You heard it here first. You heard city girlism here first. So this is the city girlism. A lot of you women are failing horribly out here in these dating streets. And y'all blame men, you blame the red pill, you blame MGTOW, you want men banned off this platform, right? Look at Obsidian. Obsidian Media Network. Shout out to Obsidian. Obsidian's been here for a long time. He's over on Rumble, right? And he got flagged off of YouTube due to some disgruntled heifer who didn't like the fact that he was calling her out. Now, this is a very, I can't even say extra average. This is a very average looking woman. Okay. Apparently she has a boyfriend. She's a part of some goofy YouTube channel. What's it called? For Horrible. Yeah, For Horrible. I guess she's a blogger for for Horrible. I think that's the name of it. That's what I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it For Horrible. So you got this heifer at For Horrible who's mad because he was calling her out. Because she's a wannabe city girl. See, you got these wannabe city girls. Then you got the women who are actually city girls. See, Chloe Bailey is what you could call a city girl. And then you have the wannabe city girls like the For Horrible heifer. She's a wannabe. You know, she will never be, but she wants to be, right? She's mad, so she wants to go at Obsidian, right? That's what happened, and that's because they blame content creators for why their dating life or their life isn't what it is. I have never blamed a woman on YouTube, and there's been women on this platform that have said some very horrible things. Shout out to Devon. Says women would rather to be referees in the NBA as opposed to having another to do. I guess anything to do with women's basketball. Right. They'd rather be coaches in the NBA. They'd rather be being announcer. They'd rather be at the NBA celebrity all-star games. It's called For Harriet, but I'm calling it For Horrible. That's my name for it.
Women would rather be referees in the NBA as opposed to having another to do with women's basketball.
Appreciate that. So let's get into what was going on with Chloe. Look at this. Chloe Bailey lays out her relationship red flags. Now, mind you, this is a female that's not in a relationship. This is a female that's not in a relationship. Chloe Bailey has revealed some of the traits in romantic partners and prospects that she finds off-putting. During an Instagram live session on Wednesday, the 25-year-old singer addressed a viewer who asked what she would consider red flags in dating. Y'all be asking the wrong people these questions. Y'all be asking the wrong people these questions, man. What are the red flags for me, she said before taking her time with each point. Liars, cockiness, I hate cockiness. And if someone isn't excited about the things that I'm excited about, like you don't have to like them, but just know that you care about what makes me happy. If you don't, let's see. Now let's get into the video clip here. It looked like she was on something else. They're saying that she was on Instagram. I don't think she was on Instagram. Like she was on TikTok. And shout out to, and also you can follow me on TikTok at JayeDeBlack. Let's get into what she had to say.
Oh, what are the red flags for me? Liars. Cockiness. I hate cockiness. And if someone isn't excited about the things that I'm excited about, like you don't have to like them, but to just know that you care about what makes me happy. Like if you don't,
Now let's go back. Let's go back. She says that she wants a man that's excited about the things. There's plenty of men who are going to be excited for things that their girlfriend is doing. But if a man doesn't consider you his girlfriend, of course he's going to treat you like a side chick. It seems to me that she's being treated like a side chick, and that's not good, Chloe. That's not good, Chloe. That sounds to me that you've dealt with men that have treated you like a side chick, because any dude that I know that's in a relationship with a woman, he's going to support her no matter what she does. He's going to tell her the truth, but ultimately he's going to support what she's doing. You're dealing with men that are treating you like a side chick. That's what it looks like to me. It looks like these men are treating her like a side chick. And also the cockiness. You heifers love cocky men. There have been women who've been told, hey, your boyfriend is arrogant and cocky, and they don't care one iota. They just don't want that dude to think he's better than them. But trust me, he thinks he's better than you, and he thinks he could do better than you.
Oh, what are the red flags for me? Liars. Cockiness. I hate cockiness. And if someone isn't excited about the things that I'm excited about, like, you don't have to like them, but to just know that you care about what makes me happy. Like, if you don't,
Okay, let's go back. I'm pretty sure a lot of the gentlemen here who've been in relationships who are in relationships, you support the woman that you're with, right? You don't treat her like she's an object. You don't treat her like she's a side chick. You treat her like she's your woman, right? Because again, women do like cocky, arrogant men. Those are the dudes that get the most women. Ain't a lot of humble dudes out here being able to smash as many women as the arrogant dudes. Because when the woman breaks up with the guy, what's the first thing she says out of her mouth when she breaks up with the guy? He's a narcissist. He's self-absorbed. You knew that and you dated him anyway. You saw the red flags and you loved all over him. You paraded him all over social media. And it was only when you knew that relationship was over and he was going to get with another woman is when you felt some type of way. That's usually how it goes. You can't be cocky you can't be confident without having a bit of arrogance. You know?
oh, what are the red flags for me? Liars. Cockiness. I hate cockiness. And if someone isn't excited about the things that I'm excited about, like, you don't have to like them, but to just know that you care about what makes me happy. Like, if you don't,
Let's move on here. Whereas the Have Mercy hitmaker has been single, as far as the public knows, for a while, her sister Halle Bailey recently had her first child with longtime boyfriend DDG. Chloe opened up to people in January about helping her sibling hide the pregnancy. We just ignore it. I would tell her, like, take social media off your phone. You know, I keep all her other secrets. So this was just another one in the books. I wonder what other secrets she's keeping. Listen, Chloe's like very confused. She's like, and you kind of look at, you feel bad because these women are so led astray. Horrible advice, right? Horrible advice. It's like when you have women like this, and their first instinct, as soon as they turn 18, they want to go clubbing, right? Then they start, Once they get into their 20s, they're dating men they know they shouldn't be dealing with. And it's only until they get around 30 when they realize they've wasted years of their life. And that's where the bitterness come in. When y'all see all these bitter women online, these are women who wasted their lives on the wrong men. They were given advice. They didn't listen. When you're dealing with Gen Z women and millennial women, they're not going to listen to you. They are the main ones who are out here trying to be city girls and are failing. All y'all are doing is getting pregnant by men that don't want you. And then you lash out on social media, black man this, black man that. Passport bros, why are you worrying about things you can't control? You're getting online and you're blaming content creators for why you failed in relationship after marriage. You continue to fail with a capital F. You're just failing, and you need somebody to blame. And y'all want to blame passport bros. You want to blame the red pill. You want to blame content creators. You want to blame Fresh and Fit and Andrew Tate. They have nothing to do with you being a horrible chooser of men. But that's what y'all do. And you continue to do this because you know that you're going to, there are people who are going to give you they're going to give you the benefit of the doubt. And that's why Chloe Bailey is a perfect person to have here as a thumbnail, because she represents these Gen Z millennial-ish women who are so confused. They don't really know that, yes, you can hit the wall. Yes, there are men that's not going to want you anymore. They don't understand that. They think they're going to be attractive forever. But every chick has a clock. Every chick has a clock. Why you think Lori Harvey went back to Damson? Because who else is checking for her? So she had to go back. Nobody else was checking for her like that. Your peak was with Michael B. Jordan. That's it. That was your peak. Salute to everybody that's here. Let's see. Salute to everybody that's here. Hold on. Let me find this article. I'm going to talk about Jess Hilarious real quick. Now, I don't know. If I can play this, because this is the Breakfast Club clip, because they will, they don't let you play their content. But I want to react to Jess Hilarious. She brought this guy on the show. I guess this is the guy she wanted to date. Should I play this clip? I know they're gonna probably try to copyright it. She called this man gay because he did not want to date her because she had a whole boyfriend. I mean, that's the responsible thing to do, right? Is this gonna play? It ain't gonna play. Okay.
Jess, if you had...
Okay, here we go. Let me put on the screen. This comedian name is... Hold on.
Jess, if you had to...
This comedian name is Chico. Now, maybe y'all saw this. I don't know how many of y'all saw this. But this guy here, he was on the Breakfast Club. And I guess Jess Hilarious was attracted to him even though she had a whole boyfriend. Jess Hilarious had a whole boyfriend, fam. And she still was trying to link up with this guy, Chico Bean. And because he rejected her, she called this man gay. And y'all wonder why? Y'all wonder why it's so hard for a lot of you women to get a man and keep one. You have a man and then you're getting mad because another man doesn't want to sleep with you when you already have a boyfriend. Yeah, Chico Bean. Okay, I'm going to just play just the audio. Hold on. Live streams usually are forgiving. Let's see. But put this up. But she really called this man gay for not wanting to. You had a whole boyfriend. This dude was being respectful. He was being respectful to Jess Hilarious in her relationship, and she was mad. I told y'all, these heifers be cheating, especially the ones that make more than their boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And again, women purposely date a certain type of man. They will purposely date a certain type of man that they know will put up with whatever that they are doing. So let's get into this video or this audio here.
Internet in the 2000s.
What?
I'm asking. See, that's what I mean. That let me know what type of time you was on. You was in Baltimore eating crab cakes, and I already know what time it would have been, because I might have came to see you in 2007 if I'd have known, you know, what I know now.
But you've been bluffing for years. So
ain't nobody been bluffing. Ain't nobody been bluffing.
My nephew, and that's it.
Ain't nobody been bluffing.
Anyway, how's your love life?
How's yours?
I'm good. I'm pregnant and I'm happy now. So what's up?
I mean,
oh, she says she's pregnant now and she's happy. Y'all hear that tension? He's the one that she couldn't get. Whenever a woman wants you and you reject her, what she'll do is she'll try to become your friend. I think they became cool after that still, but you can hear the tension. She's still frustrated. And again, she had a boyfriend at the time, but you can hear the frustration in her voice.
And I don't understand why you coming at me like that. Like, what is it that you're basing? No.
He was scared.
He was scared. What was I scared of?
I don't know.
What was I scared of? Tell me what I was scared of.
Well, it wasn't even that he was scared. He just wasn't with it. Like, when I first got the wilding out, I was like, oh my gosh, I like this nigga. He quiet and shit. Like, he ain't all over the place. Like, you know, he ain't wilding.
Pick it up, pick it and kill it. Whatever that shit is.
That wasn't even out when I first got there. That was a later game.
That was a later game.
Yeah,
for sure.
so I tried to throw some game on him, but he was like, oh, don't you have a boyfriend? I'm like, who the fuck be worried about that? You know what I mean? Like, who? Yeah, right.
What? She said, who worries about that? and listen, I told y'all, these heifers be cheating just as much as men do. This is why I don't get this whole outrage when men get caught cheating. You heifers be cheating too. And Jess Hilarious was like, yeah, I was cheating. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, she basically like she got a boyfriend. She don't care. Like, what's up? You see, when a woman wants something, she want it. She don't care about no boyfriend. Nothing. She like, who worries about that? And you wonder why men are dogs? You know why men are dogs? It's because you heifers like dogs. You heifers like dogs. So miss me with the whole, you know, y'all don't be cheating. Oh my God, these men are dogs. Y'all like dogs. Y'all like dogs.
I come from out the ghetto. Niggas will kill you about a Jess Hilarious in my hood.
Right.
But
I don't play them games.
My boyfriend, he wasn't that type of nigga. So that's the
What
thing.
type of nigga was he?
That's why, yeah.
Y'all hear that? Lord. She said her boyfriend, he basically is pointing out to her. You would think that intelligent people would understand this. He's pointing out to Jess Hilarious that men will end your life for messing with their women.
Y'all ever see Jess Hilarious without her hair unit? Double exclamation mark gang gang.
Shout out to Sonny. What's good, Sonny? I don't think we have, sir. I don't think we have. Do y'all hear this? Y'all hear this? This man is saying, you know, where I come from, men will hurt you for messing with their women. And you know what she told this man? She said that he ain't that type of guy. I'm telling you right now, it's a lot of you males that these women are in relationships with and they are cheating on you. And you dudes are sitting online trying to shame men for going overseas. You know, Jess Hilarious, the guy that she was with at the time, he would be one of those males. He'd be one of those males who would hop on social media and shame men for going overseas to date women. But bro, you with a woman who basically like, you don't matter. And she gonna go after and deal with other men, and he ain't that type of guy to get upset. What does that say about you as a man, that you're with a woman who feels this way about you? And a lot of you dudes who run your mouths, you act like you're alpha males, but your woman is cheating on you currently, okay? Currently. And I think some of you dudes know it. But you're not going to talk, because that woman is God to you beta males. She is God to you. So you're not going to speak against her. You're not going to leave her because you're probably financially dependent on her. And that is why you're where you're at. You can't even afford to go to a different country. That's probably why you're running your mouth as well.
I did. That's why I was going that chick. I'm like, okay, nah, you cool. You know what I'm saying?
He quiet, he low.
Right. But he really like funny, like he down to earth. I'm like, all right, cool. So I told him that I broke up with him. I'm like, said like, what's up now? He was like, you didn't break up with him. Like, no, you didn't. And I didn't, but I'm like, this nigga gay. Like, how you not?
You see how fucked up that is? You see that fucked
because
up?
he wasn't
Just
interested, he gotta
because
be
you don't
gay?
want that pussy,
Yeah.
I don't want none. That's
It wasn't
crazy.
even about it. I
That's
wanted to talk to you.
crazy.
I
That's
wanted to talk to you.
crazy.
I was like, all right, he just gonna be a brother at this point. Cause
Yeah,
this is too
because
much. I'm tired
you
of
gotta
trying.
understand. You know, I gotta be very selective with any woman I deal with because of the perspective that I have and how I live. You're not about to come at me. Not saying that you would.
You see how he's giving wisdom to this heifer? She calling this man gay because he doesn't want her. See, this is, you damned if you do and damned if you don't. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. So if he would have slept with her, she could have used that against him. You know what I'm saying? Or he could have been perceived as a horrible person for sleeping with a girl with a boyfriend. And also because he said, you know what, I can't do that. I'm not going to sleep with another man's woman. He's gay. Do y'all see how these women are? And you wonder why men are dogs? You wonder why men are dogs. You wonder why men are out here just sleeping with anything, because you heifers have no morals. You have no morals. You get online and you point the finger, oh, this man is a dog. He's a deadbeat. You're cheating on your wife. You're cheating on you heifers are cheating. But the rules only apply to men. I'm telling you right now, there are just as many women cheating as men. And if you don't sleep with that woman, she's gonna call you gay. She's gonna say you're gay because you don't want to sleep with her. She's gonna say you're gay because you don't want to sleep with another man. That's again that if you read the Bible, it tells you about not wanting another. Well, I'm paraphrasing. I'm not putting verbatim, but not laying with another man's wife. And I understand now why a lot of men just run through y'all. I've been understood this. I've known this for years. Why men just run through y'all. Married, single, it doesn't matter.
Her new name is Jess Hilarious, now tears of joy, tears of joy, tears of joy.
Appreciate that, man. Yeah, she definitely messy. Shout out to young boy. See, gentlemen, if you don't sleep with these women when they want you to sleep with them, they're going to call you out of your name. They're going to try to emasculate you, and that's what she did to him. She tried to do. She tried to emasculate him.
Did this, but I know you would have just because I know you who you are. You just that type of person that you're going to flash out, but you're not going to be the only woman that I'm dealing with.
Right, and that's
so
what
I have
he
to be
eventually told
very,
me.
very careful with who I let into the way that I
Yeah, he ain't wifing none of you heifers up either. And listen, if I'm being approached by a woman that has a boyfriend talking about she don't care about him and she gonna do what she want to do, I would just run through these women too. I wouldn't even be trying to marry or get into no relationship with them. I told y'all, this is that city girlism that's gonna keep you heifer single.
operate. Like I say all the time, I make the outside of my house ugly. Because if you can't get, I'm going to lead with all of the shit that you're going to judge a man on. I'm going to let you know these things about me immediately. So you got a choice to make. But when you can see the type of person that a person is, I'm like, just ain't nobody about to be fighting with you at the Cheesecake Factory because you mad about the fact that I done did something that I told you I was doing. Like, she's the type of motherfucker that's going to act like you ain't never told her that shit. Like, I know what you said, bitch, but I wasn't listening.
Right.
So, you know what I mean?
You know?
It just wouldn't have worked. But don't make it seem like I was scared because I wasn't. I mean,
I want to know how Jess kicked game.
He was
What
a
is
little
Jess? How
scared.
does Jess kick game?
man, she offer you crab legs,
And he like
Baltimore
to
shit.
let-
You want to go get some crab legs? You want to go get some crab legs and listen to some house music? That's what you want to do?
That's probably how she was, man. Listen, I'm telling you, man, these chicks be choosing, man. I don't want to hear nothing about you women not cheating. You're liars. Y'all cheat just as much as men do. Y'all out here. He said she trying to kick game to him, man, while she got a whole boyfriend. Man, like, just imagine you in a relationship with a woman and she's that disrespectful towards you. Like, you don't matter. You know what I'm saying? And y'all wonder why the red pill exists, why men are going their own way, why men are going overseas for non-Western women, because you women have no morals. You have, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's so easy to spot that a lot of y'all have, you want to become men socially. Like, all the interests that men have, y'all have now. Y'all live, you want, a lot of these women have rotations just like men do. It ain't just men out here with the rotations. There's a lot of women out here with rotations as well. All types of men on their rotation. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on out here. And that's why men like me exist, to tell y'all this. This is not about hating women. This is about telling the truth about what's going on out here. Yeah, Jess does think she's a man. And I guarantee you she done slept with multiple men on Wild 'N Out over the years. She not going to say it. Maybe she will. Because she seemed like the type to be very, honest about things. Maybe that's a flaw. She's not like most of these women that's going to sit up here and lie. Shout out to everybody that said, just imagine you dating her right around that time and you hear this story. Yo, this reminds me of Natalie Nunn. Natalie Nunn got caught cheating again, and she's talking about how her husband and her separated, and that's why she's out being lovey-dovey with another man, because her and her husband separated. Got an excuse for everything. That's what this is. Got an excuse for everything. Let's see. What else I want to get into when I'm live? Oh yeah, let me talk about Mace. Mace has some good advice. Let's get into what Mace had to say. Mace responded to Tom Brady and the fact that Tom Brady knew his wife was cheating, and that's why he kept playing, because he didn't want to go home to a cheating ass wife. Speaking of cheating, I told y'all we talking about feminism and city girlism. Gisele Bündchen is a 40-something-year-old city girl. We talking about feminism and we talking about city girlism. You heard it here first, people. Let's see. Mace reacts to Gisele Bündchen cheating allegations by offering a warning to men everywhere. Mace is someone who does not mince words when he feels a particular way about a topic. In fact, recently he has been able to speak freely on his show. It is what it is. Overall, the show with Cam has been a massive success. It's one of the best podcasts out here. They talk about a plethora of sports topics, and they will even move the conversation to pop culture if they have to. Most recently, they spoke about Tom Brady rumors regarding Gisele Bündchen. It was alleged that she was cheating on Brady with her personal trainer. As you can imagine, Mace had a lot to say on this. Yes, these women do be cheating with the personal trainers. And you got women that's going to deny this. But it goes on. Why do you need a male personal trainer again? In fact, the artist issued a warning to men with girlfriends and wives. Essentially, he said to be wary of if a woman ever hires a male personal trainer. Whenever you break up with somebody, it's like a death.
What's
Shout out to Brian.
ironic, melanated women in America are the face of lesbianism in America. They are projecting. Same when they say a man is an sh*t.
Right. Appreciate that. Right. They have been. They want to make melanated people the face of all these, movements, these liberal movements. You go through a grieving process, you get angry, all those things. That's just what they say, Mace said. But to say that he's finally realized she was cheating, did he not know before? Let me tell you fellas something. If a girl got a trainer, number one, she could have got a female trainer. The fact that she got a male trainer is already kind of like a red flag. And we know those male trainers be getting it in. They be getting it in. Let's get into what Mace had to say.
Whenever you break up with somebody, it's like a death. You go through the grieving process, you get angry, all of those things. That's just what they say, But to say that he finally realized she's cheating, did he not know before? Killer, what do you think? Did he not know she was cheating before? Let me tell you fellas something. If the girl, before you go, Killer, if the girl got a trainer, number one, she could have got a female trainer. So the fact that she got a male trainer is already kind of like a red flag. And if he wear those kind of pants, Pauls, that are like the dry fit Nike pants, you know what I'm talking about, Killer? That's really tight. And then he want to wear the shirt, Pauls, the shirt with his company on it. He probably smashed it because he's constantly telling her, go down, get up, go deeper. You know what I'm saying? So in her mind, she's used to hearing him say all of this. It's going to be almost like he's planning Brady's demise by doing this. Just think about this. Go deeper. Go down. Let me stretch you. All this. And he constantly saying this. He's setting up. Look, Stat is laughing. Put the camera on Stat.
I'm laughing.
She knows.
She know it the truth. That's why she's laughing. She knows it the truth. Women know that's the truth. Women know that that's why they get male trainers. Because a lot of these women have not had relationships with the men that they want. So what they do is they go and they hire a personal trainer who they're physically attracted to. They hire, because listen, you got those trainers, they're very fit, right? Former athletes, some of them, most of them maybe. Those women hire those men because they want to see that every day. They're not trying to look like that man. Why not hire a female trainer who has a body type that you might be looking to have? You're hiring a male trainer who looks nothing like your husband or boyfriend. Cardi B got a male trainer too.
I'll let y'all.
Let's see. But Mace is right though. Mace has a point there. And that's why, again, when I see these women out here with these male trainers, I chuckle a bit because I know why they hired them. They hired them because, they're attracted to them. It's just like, and the thing is this, you don't really see men hire female trainers. They could, like the female that was on the Biggest Loser TV show. I would probably hire her as a trainer just to look at the work that she's done on the show, right? But I see the work that she has done. I'm not going to hire her because I'm attracted to her. You don't really see men hiring trainers. They hire trainers who can get them in shape. But women hire trainers that they are attracted to because they want to see that man on a weekly basis and possibly have relations with that man. Not in every situation, but in a lot of situations, you hear stories about women sleeping with their trainers. Plenty of stories. And these women hire men that they are physically attracted to. If you want to have a certain body type that a woman has, why not hire a female trainer? There's plenty of, Instagram is full of female trainers trying to help women get that naturally big butt, right? Or naturally, thick legs, right? Y'all don't hire those women. Y'all don't hire those women. Y'all hire men that you're attracted to that you get to see on a weekly basis. And that's why this has become a conversation. And you'll see women in the comment section capping, lying, talking about that's not true, whatever. We know it goes on. Not in every case, but in most cases it happens. And listen, we're just being honest. I'm here to bring honesty. I'm not here to lie to y'all. There are people that's going to lie to you and say, that's not true. Jay, that's not true. But you got, scroll on Instagram, and how many women do you see who are personal trainers, who claim to be personal trainers? Why aren't y'all hiring them? Who say they can get you the body that they have? But y'all hiring male trainers. Because you want to be around, again, because a lot of these women have never dated a man who was real physically fit, right? They can hire a personal trainer. They can go see him every week. I've seen it to where women end up dating their personal trainers. Everything is about relationships. Everything is about dating when it comes to women. Women go to the gym now for the purpose of linking up with men. You have women having these conversations about linking up with men at the gym. Shout out to Sonny.
I don't care. Brady's wife smashed Antonio Brown. That Super Bowl hug complete with that stir down look eyes.
Appreciate that. That might have happened, I wouldn't put it past Giselle. Giselle is a woman who's in her 40s who, wants to be a city girl, Giselle wants to be a city girl again. And she got tired of being a wife and a mom. She wants to be out here busting it open. You know what I'm saying? Doing what she see these other women doing. Look at Tia Mowry. She wants to be doing that. I mean, that's where we're at. These women are just, they out here just wilding out. Just straight up wilding out. Salute to everybody that's here. Let's see. Let's see. Shout out to everybody that's here. Make sure y'all like the stream. Let's get the likes up. What did Joy Taylor say? I know somebody sent me. Somebody sent me a. Let's see. Somebody sent me a clip of their podcast, which I know is probably a disaster. But let me see if I can find it. Let's see. See if I can find it. Hold on a second. Let's see if I can find that post. If it's still up. About their podcast. Yeah, two single women. That's what they should call that podcast. Two single women, but both of them single. And nobody's trying to wife them up either. You talk about city girls for life. Yo, Joy Taylor and the other, they're gonna be city girls for life. Let me see if I can find. Let's see. Joy Taylor and Taylor Rooks say they don't date a man that doesn't have any female friendships. You know why they're saying that? Oh, let me pull this article up, and we're going to talk about this. Shout out to Stephen Braun.
I was a wellness coach in Herbalife, and I tell you, a lot of female clients were choosing bad.
Appreciate that. Yeah, man, you put women around men that they're actually attracted to, man, that slower energy is going to come out of them. Let's get to what these two city girls are saying. These two should be the face of city girls. You talk about women who put themselves out there and get absolutely nothing in return. Let's see. And this according to Complex. Joy Taylor and Taylor Rooks say they don't date a man that doesn't have any female friendships. That's a red flag. Wait a minute. Hold on. A man that doesn't have female friends is a red flag. That's a very weird thing to say. Why would you want to date a man with female friends? Look, any ladies in the chat room, do you want a man that has a bunch of female friends? You mean women that he could possibly be hooking up with behind your back? And he could say, oh, I'm with my friend. You know, I'm out with my friend. I'll be back later tonight. You gonna be cool with that? They said, I don't want to date a man who only gets input from other men and who has all women in two categories: your mother or your aunties or someone I want to sleep with, Joy Taylor said. So I can't go to my mother or aunt for female advice? I'm pretty sure they would know more than some woman my age, right? More life experience. See, they're projecting. Let me tell you what Joy Taylor and Taylor Rooks is doing here. They are projecting. You see, I bet you both of these women have been side chicks before, and they probably have a bunch of male friends as well. And the real red flag is a woman that wants a male friend. Now that's a red flag. Why would you as a woman want a male friend? For what? For what? You need male energy around you. That's what your boyfriend is for. That's what your husband is for, to give you that male energy. You have brothers, right? Your brothers can give you male energy. Your father can give you that male energy. Why do you need men that you aren't related to be your friend? Unless you want to be sneaky. And any woman that's out here talking about wanting male friends is a sneaky woman that's trying to link up with that man. So you're saying you won't date a man that doesn't. Y'all haven't dated anybody recently. I know Joy Taylor was engaged, but that was like 2 or 3 years ago. Taylor Rooks hasn't been connected to nobody. Nobody, right? So a man has to have female friends. Well, first of all, I'm not asking a woman my age for dating advice. That ain't never happening because they're going to lie to me. They're not going to tell me the truth. I know they're not going to tell me the truth. But see, this is the logic of Western women. This is why they're getting dumped. This is why men are going overseas in droves, because they have weird logic. Weird logic. This is two city girls. This is the logic of city girl. This is city girlism. This is when two women who are city girls, who ain't got no man, this is the logic they come up with. So a man is only decent to you if he has female friends. And I've told y'all about this male friends bullshit. Listen, if you are a man and you need female friends, bro, for what? What can a female friend do for me? Just like, how can I be of assistance to a woman that I'm not related to or in a relationship with? If I'm in a relationship, why would I need a female friend? You know what I'm saying? That woman that I'm with, she's going to be jealous. She's going to wonder, why am I around her so much? Why am I texting her on the phone with her? What this tells me is that these two are projecting. They are projecting because they want to be friends with men. You know? Okay. Can men and women just be friends? The question is as old as time, but Joy Taylor and Taylor Rooks say these types of platonic friendships are a must when choosing a romantic partner. I don't want to date no one with male friends. I'm sorry. Nah. On a new episode of their podcast, Too Personal, the sports journalists agreed that they wouldn't want to date a guy who doesn't have friends who are women. Oh man, come on. Like, y'all know damn well that when it gets to that point, they're gonna feel some type of way. They are. So I don't want to date a man who only gets input from other men and who has all women in two categories, your mother or your aunties or someone I want to sleep with, said Joy Taylor. Per Fadeaway World, you have to have a broader spectrum on women and their value in your life if you're going to be with her. Is that why you're single, Joy? Because Joy was engaged. What happened, Joy? Joy, you were engaged. What happened to that engagement, Joy? Why didn't it work out? This is a weird perspective. So I don't understand women. If I have to have a female friend, that's what your sister is for. Or daughters. You know how many men say that their perspective on women changed when they had daughters? So all it takes is me having a female friend to change to broaden my spectrum on women. Let's have a woman in the room type thing, right? Look at the barbershops. The barbershops are being flooded with heifers, right? Not only are the heifers, in these barbershops for themselves, they're starting to work in these barbershops for what? I have no idea. I mean, is the money that good in barbershops where these heifers want to be there? In South America, they have barbershops where the women will twerk all over you. They done slurred up the barbershops. Let's see. Okay, now I'm gonna play the clip here. I don't want
to date a man that doesn't have any female friendships.
Bingo.
I don't want to date a man who only gets input from other men and who has all women in two categories. Your mother or your aunties or someone I want to sleep with. You have to have a broader spectrum on women and their value in your life if you're going to be with me.
Totally. Well, first off, only getting information and opinions from other men sounds terrifying.
Terrifying.
So I encourage that to not be what anybody does ever, but you're totally right, because the more we keep talking about, can you have friends of the opposite sex, the more I start feeling like everybody is like primal animals in a zoo. You literally cannot physically be around someone of the opposite sex without just like your clothes coming off. Like I don't do it. I don't, and I would never have.
Or women that, I've slept with once before. You have those stories where people say, well, they slept together once and became friends. So it's not the way that she's describing it. You have dudes who have said that they slept with a woman and became friends with her. So it's not like, she's just going to become like a screw buddy, but still, yeah, especially if it's an attractive woman. Men are going to be men at the end of the day. Ime Udoka was in Boston for like a year, less than a year, and he was screwing women in the office that he wasn't even friends with. So, when you're around a woman you're attracted to, it is what it is,
Have any relationship that I'm ever in. Like, I'm not going to tell my partner, you can't be around women, because if I feel like I have to tell you that, what does that say about what I think you're like when I'm not with you?
Okay, let's break this down real quick. I don't expect for a woman to tell me not to be around other women. It's up for me as a man to say, you know what? I don't need female friends. I have a woman at home. Why would I need if you can't speak to the woman that you're in a relationship with and get, input from her, then what is her value? Joy, if I need other women to give me advice, what are you here for? What are you here for? If I have to go to other women and be friends with them and get their input on my life and my relationship, what am I with you for? That's what you call a lazy relationship. I should be going to you, not no other woman, for advice on things in regards, especially when it comes to relationship. Why do I need to go to other woman when I can go to you? But then what's the point of me being with you then? I should be with her instead of you.
That I can't trust you to be around women. That, like, platonically. I would say that says more about my choices and who I'm with. Because I'm never going to feel like I have to control you or I have to monitor the friendships that you are in. I don't want to date him.
And that's why both of you are single, because once again, y'all are, I don't know. I see why these heifers hated Kevin Samuels, because Kevin Samuels would be very honest with these women. They would go on his show and lie and act like their life is perfect when their life is not perfect. Their life is not perfect. What's up, Jay? Jay Thomas, what's good? Make sure y'all like the stream. Shout out to the members. This is why a lot of these women are single. And let me tell you something. These men who have female friends, they're sleeping with those women. Look at the Carolina Panthers' new head coach. He even admitted years ago he was sleeping with all the women in his friendship circle while he was married. He was sleeping with those women. He has since, repaired his marriage and stopped cheating. But, if a man has a woman that he's friends with, and you could look at that woman, you could tell that's his type. You're gonna still be okay with him being friends with her, because that woman could give him horrible advice. Have y'all thought of that, Taylor Rooks? Joy Taylor, have you thought about the fact that that woman could be sabotaging the relationship that he has in order to install herself as his girlfriend? That does happen. But see, you can't tell these women that. All right, let's go. It's a comment. It says, any man with no women friends is a weirdo for sure. So this guy says that any man with no women friends is a weirdo. Really? So I have to, so if I have female friends, that means that I'm not a weirdo? Really? So gentlemen, you got these males that are saying that if a man doesn't have female friends, he's a weirdo. What? Listen, I'm one of those people. I don't ask people for much. I don't, a lot of things I can do, I can take care of myself. But what value does a woman have that I need to be friends with her? Seriously. And you got males who are pushing that narrative. Let's see. You should this a woman here. This is Scotty Beam, you should definitely have platonic women friends. I would just like for him to not F every friend, laughing out loud. So you're okay with him effing a few of them? Y'all see this logic? Do y'all see this logic? You see this logic? So you say as long as he don't screw all the friends, just a few of the female friends, right? You good with that? This is the mindset of a Western woman who wants to be a city girl. They want access to as many men as possible. Women want they want a plethora of male orbiters. They want a plethora of male orbiters around them. They want 24/7. Women want a plethora of men around them 24/7. You see, women like to play with men. But us as men, we not playing. Like if you're a woman and you're around us, we might want to smash. It is what it is. You're not about to play with me. You know, if I'm gonna be your friend, it's gonna be a friend with some benefits. It is what it is. You don't like that, go be friends with somebody else. But don't think you're gonna use me and use my energy and time and have me be your shoulder to cry on when some dude done, made your life, has wrecked your life again because you keep going back to him. Okay, this person says, why are y'all upset about them talking about non-sports related topics? Shannon, Ocho, and Stephen A. be talking about paying for dates and licking feet on a daily basis. What makes me upset about this is that the men are going to be so gross because they no longer get to project their fantasies onto who these women are. As long as they only talked about sports, they could shape them to their own liking in their brains. The pushback on this in the replies is weird because they didn't say anything controversial. This is one of these males. So we're not allowed to have an opinion. You have us have an opinion about men all the time. Especially, go look on TikTok about them speaking about the passport bros. Look at the anger and the jealousy. Right? Listen, you heifers are where you're at because of yourselves. You have nobody else to blame. Salute to everybody that's here. You have nobody else to blame. The feminism, the city girlism is alive and well, and it's destroying y'all. Y'all are being destroyed by the city girlism. And you have nobody but yourself to blame for that. But anyway, I think that's pretty much it. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in tonight. Thank y'all for being here. Make sure y'all click that link in the chat room. That take you to all the links to everything, all my channels. Make sure y'all go over to Rumble. Subscribe to all my channels over there on Rumble as well. Salute to the people that have had to migrate there. I talked about Obsidian earlier. They're mad and they're lashing out at content creators. Listen, let me tell a lot of you women something. It is not the fault of content creators that you can't get or keep a man, especially the men that you want. It is not our fault. It is yours. Look yourself in the mirror. Your life might be better if you actually took accountability for why no man wants you. But instead of y'all taking responsibility or accountability for the fact that, no man wants you, look at what y'all do. Y'all want to blame everybody else. It's everybody else's fault. Content creators' fault. No, it's your fault. Yo, this is the downfall of city girls is happening. A lot of y'all are going to be begging men to come back to you. But those men have already checked out. They don't want to get married, and they definitely don't want to be in relationships with y'all because y'all have become weird. You become dysfunctional. And, they want nothing to do with y'all. I can't blame them. I mean, y'all get on here and y'all complain about things that to me makes absolutely no sense. Y'all complaining about people making choices for their life. I'm pretty sure y'all make choices for your life and how you want to live it. Nobody's telling y'all how to live your life. But what do? Y'all get on these platforms and y'all act crazy, demented, vengeful, hateful. And then you wonder why at the end of the day, you don't have anybody. It's because of what you've done. It's because of the choices that you have made. And you have to look yourself in the mirror. A lot of y'all don't want to do that. A lot of y'all, it's so easy to just blame others. Especially a lot of you women. A lot of y'all have destroyed your own lives, and especially when it comes to dating. But hey, it's content creators who have done this. We got to shut down those content creators. We have to flag them. And then you got these beta males who get on these platforms and they run their mouths. These simps, these losers, okay? Who want to support you because they want to get some. Those are the only type of men that's going to be your friend. So shout out to everybody that's here. Thank y'all for being here tonight. Shout out to the moderators, the channel members, the Patreons. Make sure y'all subscribe to Patreon. I'm uploading new content over there. The link is in the chat room. It's pinned to the top. All right, people. Thank y'all for being here on this Friday. Hopefully y'all have a great weekend. Yeah, rest easy to Kevin Samuels. Yeah, man, y'all take care. I'm gonna play one of my my old school outros.